I want us to take a look at constructors in this video, and what I want to do right now is to first of all create a folder for this or a file for this, and let's basically call this constructors and open that up. So that's just basically defining, and this just a kind of works with the classes that we've been actually been working on. And if you don't know what a constructor is, it's just the double underscore method which is automatically called when an object is actually created to actually basically initialize values. All right, and we're going to just experiment with that right here. So first of all, we'll start off with creating a class, and to create a class we start with a keyword called a class, and then we can just name the class right here. So I'm going to call this one person, and down there what I will first of all do is to make use of the constructor right here, which we're going to just define that in form of a function. So this is going to be def, and we can actually go ahead and then create, let's mention the what is it called, the init method right here. So this is going to be double underscore init double underscore, and with that we can go ahead and throw in our brackets here, which automatically this is going to add passing self right here. And down here within this particular place, of course we're going to need a couple more parameters to be added right here, but first of all let's try to initialize them down here. And with that means we can actually say self right here. Since we're actually working on trying to create a person, we will just basically want to name them, bring their name in, and then also their age. So I'm going to say self dot something like name right here, and then we can just go ahead and set that to something like name. So we have that initialized. So the second one is actually going to be that of the age. So if I do this, I'm going to just basically do age and then set that to age right here. All right, so with that we can also introduce a comment here, passing name right here, introduce a comment again, and then passing the age. So with that we've actually initialized these particular variables right here, all right, to be set to this age, and then the name that we basically have down here. So we do have that right now. So the next thing we basically want to do right now is to go ahead and then create something like a method down here. And to create a method in here, let's just put a comment and just let's say create method. All right, and to do that I want to start that off with a function right here, and we're going to just basically create a function that we're basically going to call greet. So I'm going to just do def, and if I do that, what I want to do, I'm going to just first of all reference to, I'm going to just say greet, and within that particular greet right here we want to get down here, and then I'm going to just do return, and we're just trying to like get a formatted text. So I'm going to just go in right here and just say F, and then within that place we can just say something like hello, and I'm going to just say my name is, and I basically want to make sure that this kind of a dynamically comes in, so that it can say something like hello, my name is David and I am so number of 8 years old. And to do that we can pass in our curly brackets in here and just do self dots, and we'll say name, and we can come out of here and can say something like and I am, and we're going to just say self dot age. Of course this needs to be, I want to put my brackets in here, and we can just say years old like that. All right, so we do have that right there. So the next thing I want to do is to find a way to like look for a way to actually print out this result right here. And to do that, the first thing I want to do, I want to create, let's create a variable here called a person1, and we can go ahead and just reference to the class called a person that we have up there, and we can go ahead and then pass in the name of the person we want this like basically print out if we run this code. And let's say we're going to add David right here, and we're going to introduce a comma and then mention his age. Let's say he's actually 27 years old, and we do that right there. Then down here we can now go ahead and then just try to print this. So if we do print, and what we basically want to print is going to be this particular variable right here. So I'm going to just say print, and this is going to be dot greet, and I'll throw in our brackets in here. We do have unresolved reference person right here, so that it is an issue somewhere. So this error, I think that for us to like basically instantiate this object right here or this class right here, we should just basically indent this to like start from the beginning right here, these two lines. So if we save the changes, we do not actually have any errors right here. But then if we run, I want to right click in here and then hit on run constructors, and then you see where we'll have hello, my name is David and I am 27 years old right here. All right, so this is just basically how that is actually done, and I believe that it's really very simple, right? And all right, so we're going to take a look at something like encapsulation. So we're done with this particular one. We've been able to like initialize an object within this particular place right here, and that's just what that is, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.